Good morning, teacher and classmates. I'm going to talk about the climate change and the agriculture. So let's start. There are innumerable potential effects that climate change could have on agriculture. It could affect crop growth and quality, livestock health, and pests. The climate change could affect farming practices as well as pest control and the varieties of crops and animals that could be raised in particular climatic areas. This could in turn affect the viability and price of agriculture products as well as the cost of doing business. The agriculture feeds and clothes the world. Although the long-term effects of climate change are still largely unknown, scientists can observe short-term effects of climate change on crops and animals. In addition, scientists can prognosticate about the changes that are likely to occur in agriculture if global climate change causes changes in temperature and rainfall. The National Climatic Data Center has published an FAQ on global warming that might be useful to read. About the temperature increase, many scientists project that the average temperatures throughout the USA will rise in the next few decades. Much of this warming could occur at night, but the models are not clear on this. If temperatures increase, cooler areas of the country might be more available for some of the main food crops grown in the world, expanding the areas in which certain crops could be grown or moving their ranges north. However, research on new crop varieties and technological advances could improve yields in spite of reductions due to temperature increases. For the extreme weather events, some scientists believe that the climate change will lead to more extreme weather events. Extreme weather events include heat waves, droughts, strong winds, and heavy rains. The climate model does not do a good job of predicting how the extreme weather events might change under global warming. For example, models don't agree on whether the number of hurricanes in a warmer world will be more or less than ultraviolet, but scientists generally feel that the strength of the largest hurricanes will increase. The length of hurricane season could also increase. Observational changes in the number of the tornadoes per year we see now may be due to increases in the number of people watching the skies and the growth of urban areas. For irrigation and rainfall, changes in the climate may also impact the water availability and water needs for the agriculture. If the temperature increases and more sporadic rainfall events result from global warming, it's possible that irrigation needs could increase in the future. For example, the rainfall in the parts of the southeastern of the world has increased about 10% over the past century. However, part of these increases may be due to changes in the frequency of tropical storms. The tropical storms usually result in rainfall events greater than 2 inches in a day which occur in irregular intervals. These are less useful in agricultural sense than are rainfall events that occur more frequently, even with lower accumulations. The plant growing in a high carbon dioxide environment may have lower water needs. In addition, widespread increased humidity will slow transpiration, further reducing the need for water. However, these benefits will probably be overshadowed by the lack of available water due to increased droughts and heat waves. The crops will transpire more heavily than when under normal growing conditions and will likely need more water to adjust to these climatic changes. In anticipation of these changes, the plant breeders are currently working to develop new varieties of crops that are considered to be drought tolerant and more adaptable to variety levels of temperature. For the feed quality, as indicated above, increased carbon dioxide may result in feed and forage that is less nutritious, even if there is more of it. It is likely that growers will be forced to use feed additives in order to see the expected growth gain in livestock. and to avoid illnesses. This increased cost to the grower will result in increased food cost to the consumer. The availability could also decrease if there is not enough water and nutrients in stressed soil to keep up with the plant growth. Thank you.